There we go. Should be live. There we go. Alright, good. Alright. Here we are. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's just see. I want to see whether this works or not. That did not work. Why does that not? Oh, that's why that doesn't work. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Alright. Welcome. We're doing, this is a, world that I've been working on for quite a while. I think I'm on, like, day 1000. But I haven't recorded on it or done any streams on it or anything, so, I'll have to show you around as I continue working on it. But right now I'm working on an ice road to get to a mining desert. I already have the road set up and the portal and all that stuff. Just need to set up the ice road part of it. Well, it's probably going to be a short stream, like maybe an hour or so. Maybe 2 hours. It just depends. But I don't expect to be on for too long. Probably gonna head off to bed not that long from now. Oh. Okay. I have some client-side mods, but Jesus, okay. But I don't really have too much. Nothing that alters gameplay really, or well, I guess it depends on what you mean by alters gameplay. I don't have any mods that like add any items or anything. Like I could still join a vanilla server and I'd be fine. I do have like these inventory sorting and that kind of stuff, but yeah, nothing. Like if I were to uninstall it, I could just load this up on like a normal unmodded gameplay and I'd still be able to access all my stuff normally. I'd be all good. The only other thing is there's some vanilla tweak stuff that I added, some of the crafting tweaks and some of the other things from vanilla tweaks. And then for resource packs, I added fresh moves, slightly improved font, as well as fresh animations, some vanilla tweaks, enhanced audio, and I think that's all with that. So a bit of customization, but not a crazy amount. Nothing outrageous. It's still mostly vanilla, I'd say. I can show you around. The only other thing that people might not be a big fan of is I do have a light Matica installed, which I know some people are not as big of a fan of. But I don't know. I like designing like my builds in Creative Worlds and then just kind of copying them. I don't really like as much designing them in Survival, personally, because I don't like to be constrained by resources as I'm designing the build. I like to work out that part of it afterwards, you know? And I also don't feel like doing the thing where I'm like opening and closing and opening and reopening and reclosing my build in order to copy it, which I've done before, but it's just not fun. Not a really fun way to spend my time, so I prefer to not do that if I have an opportunity to avoid it. Let's see. What are we at right now? We're at 550. Okay, so we're not even close, because this road continues for like 1,300 blocks south, and I'm only 500 blocks south of the origin. Going. Fuck off. Jeez. Nice. All right. Alright, that should be enough of that, at least for the moment. I would use the ice road like right now, but I'm actually kind of worried about using it because the walls are not fully built yet. So like you can see like here, shit could easily, I could easily end up like flying off the thing into lava if I did that. So I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. But I think I feel like okay, now I think I'm to the point where I can start using it. I think I'm in a pretty good spot with that. I think now, wait, hold on. Actually, no. I need to use up the rest. I want to use up the rest of this blue ice first. Plus de glace bleue. Bleu, I think bleu is how you pronounce it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, however many that is. Okay, that's probably enough. This is also, I can get my mining mesa and desert, or sorry, it's not even called a mesa anymore. Mining Badlands, and it's been called a mesa in a long time. I'm kind of stuck in the past with that one. Sometimes I find myself just doing stuff like that. Let's go ahead and finish that. Day 995. Wow. Good. I want to finish all of the walls before I start working on the ceiling part for this. I think that that's way more important in terms of I don't want the boat falling off. That's like way more important to me. That if I start driving this thing, the boat won't fall off. Okay. Even then, we still didn't finish it. Here we are. Head back for some more ice mining. No. Which it is about time for. Now it's just a matter of just going through here. Nice and quick. Kind of mindless stuff, but I don't mind. It's kind of fun, to be honest. Feels like you're using like a paintbrush or something. You know, that when you're waving the mouse around. Just insta mining in general is kind of just satisfying, you know. Really, really is. But I don't know whether I'll be able to finish the ice road today, because it is pretty big, and I'm like only halfway done down the main half of it. But yeah, it's. I mean, to be fair, the object, or the portal that we're trying to get to is like over 10,000 blocks away from spawn. So it's, I mean, it's definitely 10,000 blocks in overall distance. So it's like 1,300 in nether distance. So it's not like a short journey. And I think we're like, what, 550 or something like that out of 1,300. So, So yeah, I mean, no small task. The question is if I should keep going like section by section where I work on getting a few stacks of blue ice and then going back to work on the road and then going back to getting ice and then work on the road, or if I should just try to collect all the ice I need at once and then work on the road all at once. I don't know. I feel like it might get monotonous if I do it that way, but I also don't want to be too inefficient. You know, this is already a task that's going to take quite a while to complete. I don't want to, I don't know, make it take way longer than it has to. I only just realized this, but I don't think that snow when it's, I don't think that snow when it, you know, when it gets placed, like during a snowstorm like it is, I don't actually think that it lands on ice blocks. Like the ice doesn't get covered in snow the way that you can see, like almost instantly these other blocks are getting covered in snow. Just thought that was interesting. My inventory full. What's this? I think I might go for something like 5 stacks of ice. Actually, to be fair, the other bottleneck will be that once my pick runs out of durability, I'll have to stop there as well. Didn't even think of that. here we are. Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Also worth pointing out, I'm on 1.21.4, not .5, so I don't have the newest update because some of the mods that I'm using have not been updated yet. And I also just don't feel like dealing with the hassle of converting everything. Like, I looked at the new editions, and they're cool, but they're not worth updating. I think I'll probably wait till 1.22 to update. If I had to guess. I guess it depends on how long that'll take. I'm actually not sure. I have not stayed in the loop related to the development cycle. There's that. Today I was planning on going out for a nice dinner and a play, but it started raining super hard right as I left, and I ended up canceling it and I'm like, I'll save that for Saturday, I guess. But kind of annoying because I mean, I was kind of looking forward to it, but at the same time, like, it was pouring down rain. Pouring. It was not like a small thing. So, I just figure probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. But yeah. But yeah, I ended up rescheduling the whole play thing to Saturday because it's not supposed to be too bad that day. And, yeah, and the person I was inviting had a conflict on Friday, so I'll be doing that. On Saturday then. For tomorrow, I think I should be able to get in a stream here, almost certainly. Okay, what are we at now? We're at 4 stacks, so we're not far off from our goal. Also, just on a completely unrelated note, I'm just trying to think of things to talk about. I also just finished. I was just watching through one of those playthroughs. Like in JRPG games, there are like channels that'll do like dedicated like no commentary playthroughs, where they'll even like cut out some of the fluff, and then you're just left with the cutscenes and then like the important boss fights and stuff like that. So you can get like all the cool dialogue and stuff, but you don't have to deal with all the grind or I don't know, some of the more gameplay elements that are non-story related gameplay elements. And there's channels that do that. And so I was just finished watching one that went through the Final Fantasy remake, Final Fantasy VII, the first one in the remake. And I'm actually super excited to see how that's gonna turn out in the next part. I think the second part is already out, and I think that there's a whole extra there because the original Final Fantasy game was also in 3 discs. It was in like 3 parts, and I'm assuming that the remake is the same deal. So I think, though I have no idea, like I haven't looked at all to see when would the next one be coming out, whether that's like anytime soon or not. I'm just gonna finish this, and I think finish this ice sickle, and then we should be done. There we go. That's plenty. Where is the portal? There it is. Let's make a marker. we go. Alright, that's... I say we keep going with the ice first, actually. Let's... So you can see now we're at 740 out of 1300, which is... What is that? Oh, it's over half. So... That's what, 6,500, or sorry, 650 would be half 1,300, so... We're probably like, what, between 60 and 70% done, if I had to guess. Well, at least in this direction. We also have a horizontal direction to worry about, but that's, but to be fair, that's going to be less of an issue, because, hold on, I gotta focus here. There's piglins over here, and I do not want to fuck that kit. I do not want to die here. I actually haven't done any piglin trading in this world, surprisingly. But I don't know if there's any objects that you need to do piglin trading for. I mean, obviously piglin trading can make certain items easier to get, like less involved. But in terms of it being necessary, I don't actually know. Oh, this must have been stuff that was I was... Oh, shit. Shit. Must have been stuff that was, that I was mining out, earlier. When I say earlier, I mean several days ago. But it was far enough away that the chunk wasn't loaded, so the items didn't despawn. Fuck off. look at all this crap. I need to clean up my, waypoints when I get a chance. That was not all of my ice. I mean, it's not super far from all the ice, but it's not all of it, so let's go ahead and fill in the rest. Done. Just not something I want to deal with, like, at all. Like, if I had to list out things I want to deal with, at least it's gas. So I'm trying to work on this tunnel. Because I'm making the walls out of fucking netherrack, which is... could definitely blow up. Because this is actually a temporary wall. I'll want to change the pattern in the future of how the walls look. Like, it doesn't look right. So I'm just basically making out of temporary blocks. Because it'll all get replaced later. But that'll be when I really want to take that on. For the moment, I don't really see any... I feel like just doing a little 2x3 will be good enough, but later I'm going to make like a whole nether hub and some more stuff that I do not have currently. But yeah, once I do that, I'm going to also fancy up the tunnel, rather than just going for the, 2x3. But that is all for down the line. Oh! What the fuck? Bro, that scared me. Jeez. I thought I was all good on the right side. Was not expecting that. Well, those are all my blocks and all my ice, so I think that might be my stopping point for that. I don't know if I want to keep going back, keep working on that right now. Oh no, wait. I've only been streaming for 40 minutes, but I'm already tired. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed tonight. Oh, actually, it's fine to stream, even if it's just for a few minutes. Just fun to get sort of back into the habit of it. Day 997. But yeah, like for now, this is good enough for me. Now you can have a look to see what my I think this will be the first time that my sort of spawn will be on camera. So we'll have to go ahead and take a look at it, at the area. I have to warn you that that little fishing shack over there was not made by me. I just followed a YouTube tutorial because I was still learning how to build, and you can see my progression actually, because this was the first building I made, and then I made this, and then I made a worse version of this barn, and then very recently I made this version of my barn, which I'm quite proud of. I think it's pretty cool. I can even go ahead and free cam on this one so you can get a better look at it. This has got a silo, there's a horse stable. Yeah, pretty cool, I think. But so I got that. I got a little furnace set up. If I head over here, this is my area where I do my AFK farming. Here it is, it's a skeleton spawner here. You can see the skeletons sort of make their way down there. And so then I wait, and then once they have, then I sort of head down here, and this is the kill chamber. I have this little design to make it look like a skeleton. And I can do that, and then boom. It's a nice little situation. But yeah, those are the main things that I have done, I would say. I have a creeper farm, but that's not really impressive or anything. And I just basically copied somebody else's design anyway, so yeah, it's not really anything I'm super proud of. I have some storage around here. I was in the process, and I've been in the process of working on my shulker box storage system. Still working on it. But yeah. But yeah. That's really the main stuff that I have built. But I'll keep working on some other stuff that I have in the works. There's quite a bit left in that category. But for the moment, that might be the end of the stream. I think, even though I haven't even been streaming for an hour yet, only 48 minutes, I think, oh, here we are. I think that might just be a good place to sort of, head out, you know? But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't hesitate. Leave a comment if you have any questions about what's going on, or have any suggestions. If you can check my description. I don't have any stream schedule set up at the moment. But I'm a full-time student at the moment. But I may or may not get something set up, and if I do, I'll be sure to let people know. You can check me out on Blue Sky as well. I think that should be everything. Hope you enjoyed watching. Take care, everybody. Peace.